Okay, for boiling, we used what's called a saucepan because it holds lots of water. For saute, we're going to use a flat pan. It's called a saute pan because we wouldn't want to boil in this because the sides are very low and it wouldn't hold a lot of water, and we couldn't have put our eggs in there, right? Okay. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to make quesadillas today. You can put anything in them that you want. Ground beef, cheese, vegetables. I like mine, you could even use chicken. I like mine with ground beef. So we're going to do ground beef today. So we're going to first saute the meat or brown the meat. Once again, notice that the meat is red. And when we cook it, it needs to be brown, okay? Because red meat is raw and we don't want to eat raw hamburger meat. So we're going to put this in the saute pan. We're going to break it up. Okay, I like to use meat that's very lean. This is, I think, 97-98% lean. And you notice that's really red. The pinker it is, the more fat it has, and you'll need to drain that fat off before we finish. So I'm going to brown this for a little bit. It takes a little bit of time. So I'm gonna not make you wait. I will brown this a little bit and be right back. Okay, you can see how some of the meat is turning brown. Okay, so we're gonna keep cooking. We're just mixing it up. We want all of the meat to be brown before we eat it. All right, so all of our meat is brown, and you'll see that there's some juice down here. Some of that is fat, so I'm going to go ahead and get some of that off. All right, so then I'm going to put in some taco seasoning mix because I like it. So you can put in whatever you want. If you want to just do regular ground beef, that's fine. Salt and pepper. And I'm just going to mix this in for a couple of minutes. Making a mess here. Okay, all right, so our ground beef is done. So what we're going to do now is have another saute pan. All right, I got Mexican cheese. You can get, this is just a couple of blends of cheddar and Monterey Jack. You can get whatever you like. If you like just cheddar, which I like just cheddar. And if you like Swiss, I guess Swiss will work, but you just choose whatever you like. All right, we're going to turn this on kind of low because we don't want to really cook anything. We're just going to warm it up and make it melty. I've turned the fire off under the meat, but I still want the juices to kind of mix that taco seasoning in a little bit. This is 1 pound of ground beef, but you can do as much or as little as you want. I'm probably going to have some of this for leftovers. All right, so the tortilla is going to get warm a little bit. We're going to take some of the cheese and sprinkle it on. I like to use the cheese kind of as glue because it's going to melt and get sticky. Get down, Cookie. Get down. Cookie's trying to help me cook. Cookie likes to see what's going on up here, see what she can put her nose in, right? If you've seen pictures of her before, you know she's a fatty. She likes to eat, right? Yeah. Okay. As soon as this cheese starts to melt a little bit, we'll put some ground beef in there. Alright, see our cheese is all melted there? Awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to put a little bit of ground beef in it. Cookie. Just going to put that on one side because I'm going to fold it over. I chopped some onions. Oops, get out of the way. Some onions and some tomatoes. And I'm just going to put those right in. Yeah, Miss Vonnie likes onions. All right, and then some tomatoes. All right, this is smelling really good. Then I'm going to take this, the tortilla, and just fold it over. All right, and there you have it, a quesadilla. All right. You can eat it just like this, or you can cut it. You're probably going to cut it because, yeah, you're going to make a mess if you eat it like that. All right, so our next saute is going to be sauteed apples, which are awesome, so stay tuned.